onto this top laner. So there is that. There's the understandable reason as to why he picked it. It's just not sure whether it's exactly the greatest. There's good flash there from aiming. His Beryl also able to get out of the way and puts up the door in a really good spot. And they're even able to turn this. A lot of value from that piercing arrow, but both flashes now on cooldown, and Gumayusi holds in. Yeah, over the wall goes Keria, and he's out of turret range, finds a double pulverize. Make a Rain comes down as Gumayusi comes on over. The door is set up at first blood, still goes over to the Misfortune. And Beryl, like you say, didn't have a whole lot of the blue stuff, but is now going to have to deal with another wave as Keria finds yet another pulverize. He will die, and Beryl is fine. And Gumayusi decided that he did not want to kill him.
All in Beryl's plan.
As DK thinking about going for a contest, but I don't know about it. As Seismic Shove going wide. Keria comes in, gets a pulverize onto Lucid, who does get the decoy off. And now Doran just says, nope, you do not have a jungler. They also take down the dragon on the back end as aiming. He is just going to get evicted from this area. No flash, no chance. And Gumayusi even able to walk on over, give him a love tap, take him down. Shu on this top side of the map is at least trying to get something back, but I don't know whether... And Keria, I feel like he's everywhere this game. As the Cyclone comes in, can Keria actually get in there to headbutt Lucid under the turret? And he does, in fact, do so. He flashes away, Realm Warp going to come on through. That gets rid of Beryl. So Beryl lives, and Lucid is very dead.
Feels desperate. You know, Grim, even plays that make sense start to fail when you're lacking that extra bit of damage.
Well, speaking of an extra bit of damage, I think Faker certainly has it. As the threaded volley is coming down, we're going to stop watching that one as Lucid comes in, and the hook shot is so good from Doran. Bullet time comes down as well. Beryl almost just dead from that one, but they do manage to get the Camille, but at what cost? The answer is everything.
Easy cleanup for the side of T1. G+, go for that initial play onto Doran when he steps forward. Wukong, you're probably just dead immediately.
Well, Lucid is going to dive in and just flashes away and dies. Wow. Like, why? Still, Showmaker and Shu, they're going to come on over. All Out is going to be used to separate Ona from this fight, but he just gets back towards this collapse onto Showmaker. And Gumayusi, he comes down yet again. They've set the table for it. And they're now looking to grab these kills. Glacial Prison comes on through once more, but Shu, pretty tanky, so isn't going to be dying just yet. In the meantime, Faker on that top side of the map is looking as headbutt pulve under Beryl. Ona swings a flail at him as okay. Aiming going to start this one up. He's already down very low. There's the flash forward. Can they actually kill Guma? Is the question. The answer so far is no. They take down Beryl finally. They overextend far enough to kill the Misfortune, but now the rest of them are likely to go down. Doran just executes aiming underneath the turret. And Shu trying to escape. That blast cone direction was looking a little dicey, but he gives them the good old thumbs up as he exits. But they didn't need to kill Shu to feel really good about how this fight goes, as Lucid is just running for the hills. And he will get out, but they don't give the opportunities, right? Because they're not overextending into vision that they don't have, as the bullet time is so good. Beryl's door does pretty much nothing, and aiming is just shredded. Down goes the Wukong as well, as there is an All Out, so they kill Gumayusi one more time. As Showmaker also might be able to get a kill onto Keria. There is that one. Shu gets himself out of there, but I don't know whether Showmaker wins this 1v1 against Ona, and he does not. Down goes the Cassante as well, as T1 complete the ace with only the sacrifice of their bottom lane, and you can see Shu just head in hands. Showmaker not really sure of what to do. Or an Infernal Drake.
I don't think he gets to make that trade.
Well, I mean, we know that there are a couple towards the top side, but it looks like DK may not have full information. Showmaker coming on over. There's a teleport in from Doran. DK going to have to be swift about this one if they want to lock this down, as they do manage to secure it, get some bounty gold as the Cyclone comes in. Lucid looking for Faker there, but Faker moves out of the way of the Cyclone. Very nicely done. Hextech Ultimatum onto aiming in the back line. What's this Varus ever supposed to do this game? And it is get shoved and then bullet timed to death, as Lucid, that was a bit tricky, gets himself over the wall as Shu trying to get into that backline, goes all out and pulls Doran over, but he's so incredibly low. Gumayusi is looking for that kill, and he should be able to get it. Still, actually, Shu doing some work, but Gumayushi's a raid boss. He is massive. That's another ace for T1, and I don't know whether they'll need that many more of those. The cards been up for 22 seconds. As all right, Realm War play. They want to kill Gumayusi one more time as the seismic shove is so perfectly placed. Showmaker goes Golden Shiu into that backline. They might be able to kill Gumayusi, but I guarantee they are all dead after that as Ona takes down the Rise. Doran getting on in there. Man, he's doing so much damage. Shiu dashing around, doing cool stuff, but you know what? He's dead. And there is not a whole lot to be said other than that. T1, even though they don't have their 80 carry, they will be able to pick up a Baron. And that is going to be yet another 1-for-5 trade.
Max, do you remember, I think it was an MSI game, and it was on Faker's birthday, and I think he was playing against a Turkish representative.
But surely going down the drain. As Shiu does get his health bar back, Weave as well just to block off Lucid from this fight. Seismic Shove does not connect, but the Hextech Ultimatum goes in. There's another gorgeous bullet time as Gumayusi cuts them down. Kill credit going over to Doran. Sitting on 10 now this game. What a monster. Seismic Shove's gorgeous there from the GOAT. And I think T1 may have just done it far more swiftly than the last time, as Carrier does what he likes to do at the end of games, which is die to the Fountain Laser, and that's going to mean that it isn't the classic for this particular game, which is 1-for-5 trades. The Nexus still going to go down, though, and T1 looking clean with it here today.
Yeah, and obviously we talked about at the start of the day, Carrier and Ona